You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 5. Chill! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, YPG, and the Premier Boy Podcast. And welcome to another new episode of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hope all is well. Y'all, this is the season 5 premiere, y'all. The season 5 premiere of the Gentleman Like That Podcast. And I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me all these years. We're about to hit 3 years doing this podcast. You already know on January 20th. So 3 anniversary is coming real soon. Y'all already know we had a journey so far together, y'all. From in the beginning of my show, we'll be playing music on the show, but then had to take it off and rebrand my whole show due to Spotify and their nonsense. Also about Universal try to take my podcast down on many platforms and stuff like that. From with the Gentleman Like the Podcast be on the charts, be on Apple Podcast charts and the Good Pod charts. And I just want to say thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for continuing to ride with me. And I'm just glad to have y'all with me on this journey. This means a lot, and we're just going to continue to ride together. My Mr. Gentleman Facts people. That's what I'm going to call y'all, the Mr. Gentleman Facts. I'll probably get a better name later, but I think about a better name. But once again, thank y'all for all the support. It means a lot, and I thank y'all. So y'all already know, just like every episode, we got a special guest. She have a podcast show called All in Water. She is a life coach, and we're gonna talk to her about her life journey, her podcast show, mental health, and many more. This has been a really dope interview, and I can't wait for y'all to hear this interview. We had some technical difficulties, but we managed to make it work. It still became a dope interview, y'all. We are already starting off strong, y'all. And y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
This is Pam Dialal, and you're now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. At this time, I will be giving you Mr. Gentleman Facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, always take care of yourself no matter what. And what I mean by that is, we all go through a lot, but the best thing to do is always take care of yourself, because your mental health matters. Take a break. If you need to take a break from the reality, take a mental health break. And self-care is what's important. Handle everything you need to do. Just don't be around people and just focus on you. Focus on you, and so you can restart and just go harder next time. And that is today with the Gentleman Facts quote of the day. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Off Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, and tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheer! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Just a public service announcement. We had some slight technical difficulties in the middle of the interview. The audio started acting up on her side, but we managed to still make it work, and it still turned out to be a pretty amazing interview. We spoke about her podcast show, mental health, and many more. We started off for season 5 with a bang, and hopefully the technical difficulty did not turn y'all off from the interviews. So please check it out, because this was an amazing interview, and thank y'all for understanding.
Hi, this is Penelope Rose, and I'm listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Come and join me.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, I got my special guest. She is a podcast host. She got a podcast called All in Water. We got Penelope Rose in the building. Penelope, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. How's everything with you? How's your evening?
Yeah, my evening is good. Welcome to my show.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So we're gonna start off with, where are you from?
I'm actually from America, from United States, from Brooklyn, and born and raised actually in Brooklyn. My mom is from the South, but my dad is Panamanian. So I have like both cultures, which is excellent. But I'm a culture person anyway. I love culture.
Yeah, you know that's crazy, because my brother is also from the South and my father from Beijing, half Beijing. So yeah, so we could definitely relate. That's dope.
Yeah.
So how do you describe yourself with one word?
A bunny rabbit. So I'm an energizer bunny, actually. I'll say I'm a perfectionist. I am a perfectionist. That's the word that I would use. A perfectionist.
Okay, nice. So let's talk about your beginning of life. Like, how was you growing up compared to how are you now? So let's start with how were you growing up, and then tell me like how are you now after that.
I was very much a sassy kid. I was so inquisitive. Like, you couldn't tell me anything. I was so curious. I really explored. Like, I was called the mad scientist.
Oh, wow.
Because I love playing in mud, and I used to like creating things. I was very talkative. So talking to people is so easy to me. It's like first nature, obviously. And growing up, I just was the type of person where um, like a renegade, but respectful. Because I was raised in a family that I had my grandparents there. I'm from a blended family. My mom and my dad broke up from when I was like 2, but my stepfather was in my life from 2. But my stepfather and my dad got along. I mean, like they didn't hang out, but they was very cordial. It wasn't like, man come in and the other man leaves. And my dad was into music. Actually, my name is named after a group, the Ronettes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know you have that music background. So yeah, I'm named after the Ronettes. My dad actually he pursued his career, and he can sing, he can write, he can play the guitar, he can play the piano, and he went to LA to pursue his music career once I got into high school.
Oh, wow.
So I love music. I can write. I have written things for people. I write poetry. I wrote a play, did a short film. I'm actually in the middle of writing a book that I've been doing for 5 years now, maybe a little bit more.
Nice.
So I love the arts, singing, dancing, I did it all. So where I'm at now, I've been practicing doing this podcast thing for about 4 years, and I finally decided to do it. The funny thing is, the day that I did it, my cousin passed away. She got killed. In that storm that we had. She drowned, her and her father, in Jersey.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
That particular day that I chose to do it is all in water. She's a Cancer. So that particular day I chose to do it, which was, I think it was 9/11. I think I did it the first, or 9/1. I forgot how it went, but I know it's a significant number. And, so all in water is because I do astrology, and I know we're going to get into that. But where I'm at now, Penelope Rose came about where I wanted to do fragrance. But my spirit gave me that name and was like, hold on to it. But I figured I would do a fragrance line with it. And all of a sudden it was like, no, you're spiritual, just use that name. It's comfortable, it's so divine, it's so you. And so I just decided to do the podcast because my goal is to be a motivational speaker. And the podcast was just really for people to get comfortable with my voice, get to understand what my platform is. I'm not really into social media. I'm not really into cameras as much as I love like singing, dancing, and all that. So that's why where I'm at now, I said, let me just do it. Let me just do a podcast. I speak to people all the time, and people always have that vibe with me. It came off easily, but I just wanted to have that speaking voice. Like I always would record myself and listen to myself and say, wow, can I do that radio thing? So where I'm at now, you see Penelope Rose is something that's dear to my heart. And I've been mental health for so many years. So it just all combines. If I could do everything in one that I have touched on and it's not in vain, Penelope Rose, that's where it's at.
Amazing. And first thing first, sorry about your loss of your family.
Thank you. Yeah.
And we will get to all of that, the mental health and a lot of that. So you already answered one of the questions already about what inspired you to do the podcast. Tell us more about All in Water and how the process of getting that together. Okay, so All in Water, like I tap into birth charts. So when I realized, and a dear friend of mine, got me into getting more deep into birth charts, I realized that my sun, which is Scorpio, and my moon, which is Scorpio, my rise, my ascendant is Cancer. And I come up with names all the time, but talking to another friend, it was like, All in Water, you're water. And I was like, wow, that'd be dope because Scorpio is water and Cancer is water. And since my platform is about so many things, but it's basically about healing, I want to touch bases on a whole other thing. I'm a sports, I love football. I love music. So it's just
oil and water just really comes out to the fact that everything is about water. Everything is about emotions. Everything is about drive, and that's what water brings. Water has no shape or no form. It actually can form into whatever you put it in, color, whatever color. So that's what the podcast is really about. It's not one level. It's not one dimensional.
And I heard the podcast. It's a dope show. I heard it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So where can people listen to your podcast? Where can my audience listen to your podcast?
Okay, since I'm super new to this, I'm not into like social media, right? I just opened my Instagram page back after 2 years. I was a ghost, doing other things. So the easiest thing that I did, and I'm up to suggestions as well, because I do want to get my message out. It's SoundCloud. And I know people are way beyond SoundCloud right now, but it's basically on SoundCloud. And I want to go other places. It's just taking the time. So SoundCloud is where it's at for now. For now.
Okay, got you. Well, I'll let you know. I'll give you some suggestions after the show of where to get on the platform for you.
Yeah, because I got a lot.
I got you on that. So who are you? So if you were to bring any guests on your show, who would be your dream guest? Name 3 people that you want to bring on your show for dream guests.
Oh, okay. Because I am with I don't watch TV. YouTube is everything for me. That's my television. Mm-hmm. And I'm into the occult, and I'm into that different type of energy. So it's this lady named Khadijah. Her husband is Panic, and Bobby Hemmon was his teacher. I respect Panic so much, but it's always about the goddess energy because I'm really healing myself. So her name is Khadijah, and she's amazing. So I would love to have her. After that, and I hope I'm saying her name right, I respect this woman, Afuma. She definitely has a womb healing book that I've been really reading. She actually heals herself. She's basically in that line of Dr. Savy. Yeah, so that type of platform. And then we have Blue Pill and Red Pill. I mean, they're my Scorpio brothers too. They're on a platform. I follow them through Instagram. They are actually the stepkids of Dr. Sadie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they come with a lot of history. So pretty much, I don't eat meat, and I'm on that journey as well. I'm very light with certain things. So when it comes to that, if I had my choices, my top 3, that it would definitely be the occult. Anybody that's under Bobby Hemmon teaching, and then basically healing in inner child stuff, and also eating right and feeding your body. So that's the 3 segments that definitely wouldn't just heal me, but it'll heal so many people.
Nice. And anything possible, you could definitely bring them on. Anything possible, just put your mind into it. You got it. Yes. But what is the goal to your show? Like, what's the goal to your show?
The goal is to actually heal people, to teach people. The goal is to reach as many people that's possible, to let them know that we are, as much as we think that we're so good, we have to really watch our words, and to just reprogram yourself. Like, stop thinking, like, the goal is really to show people, like, we're pointing a finger at everybody else, but yet we're not pointing a finger at ourselves first. And if we are pointing a finger at ourselves, we would be not better humans, but we will understand the aspect of what humanity, like being a humanity person is, or understanding the culture of yourself, knowing that we have to know that our parents didn't have rule books to teach us things, and sometimes we got taught wrong. So it's just, we live in an upside down world. So the platform is to show people how to stand straight and really focus on what's within you instead of looking outside of you, but learning what's inside first.
So amazing. So you're also a life coach, and you are a spiritual life coach. Like, what made you want to go that route?
At a very young age, that same child that was exploring and I was like being a mad scientist, my mom also told me that I had a gift. But I didn't know, like a kid, like, oh, okay, your parents saying you have a gift. Okay. You take it as like, is it a proud moment? Like, oh, I'm the special child, or I'm the favorite. You know, you put so many titles, but if a parent don't explain to you, what does that mean? So my mom was in 9/11 and she was a survivor of 9/11, but shortly after that, my mom passed away. So when she passed away, not saying that I didn't have that before, because I had a friend that was like, they say Scorpio is, which we are the death card. We are transformation. So Scorpios go through a lot of trauma in their life, but they build from it. So I had a friend that passed away in 93. He was like one of the first tragedies of the new year, died on New Year's. And I used to have dreams. So when I used to have these dreams, I used to take it as a coincidence, like, okay, these dreams. So when my mom passed away, you know, it's like once you lose a parent, you lose part of you. It's like your umbilical cord is being finally ripped out. That's how I tell people. So my mom, before when I was a teenager, she handed me my birth chart, but she was like, yeah, this is yours, you're special. And I was like, okay, this lady, what is this? And I'm talking about back in the days when IBM was like a big thing. So I had this big paper, I didn't know what to do with it. So moving forward, when my mom passed away, I started having dreams. I started hearing my mom. I started not seeing her, but I would see her in dreams. Or if I'm walking down the street, I would see people that look like her. And I was like, something is different. And I'll start having dreams and it would happen. So instead of running away from it, because I studied so many Muslim, I studied Jehovah's Witness, I studied church, I studied all these different cultures, all these different religions. But I wasn't really never connected to it, but I was a connection there because I took out a lot of things. Like I don't celebrate holidays. And I took that out of Jamaica, the Jehovah's Witness culture. I don't eat pork, and I took that out. And we go on and on, but it's culture. We all have an aspect of culture, right? But when I started having the dreams and I started traveling, and people talk about astral traveling, it's really real. But you don't eat the food. When you eat the food, then you realize it. So that's when I started saying, let me stop running around thinking that it was devilish or witchcraft or anything like that. And I started really paying attention to dreams, and I started telling people, don't do this, or I saw that, and I see this is gonna happen. It started happening. And I started tapping into energies and crystals and stuff. And I said, you know what? Not only am I a life coach, I also tap into the spiritual realm of it. And it's like, it's basically all in one. So that's how the spiritual coach came in, because I had people come and felt like I felt as a teenager, where I'm in church and I'm not jumping up and down and I'm not getting a spirit. Like, what is that? Am I broken? And just to show people that in the spiritual world, it's not about the building that you're going to, it's about you as a person letting go. Yeah. So that's why I teach people, like, it's more that you're holding yourself back. It's not the religion, it's you really holding yourself back. So that's how the spiritual coach came about. And that just really started when I really said, let me tap into it. That was 2019. Well, I've been doing it for all my life. I just was scared because I'm like, how do you know these like, how do you know it? You know, but you go through tragedy and then that's when you find yourself.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. And you're doing big things right now. You're doing big things. You know, keep doing big things. One thing you mentioned at the beginning of the show, you mentioned mental health, and you said that you got 20 years of experience of mental health. So I want to know why mental health is so important. Why should we talk about it?
Mental health to me, how I see mental health, there's people that's been born with some type of levels of mental health, but we all have mental health because we all can have anxiety at any given time. We could all be depressed at any given time. I think that mental health been taken for, like, people look at it like that is a them disease, or that is someone else, or that fits a certain character or person or a certain group of people, instead of saying that we can have it and understand that it doesn't come out as a form of anger. Most people think of anger as, oh, this person had these things or they were just angry, when someone could really have borderline personality disorder. A lot of mental health are not labeled in the correct form of fashion. You hear about the obvious ones like bipolar.
Yeah.
You know, you hear about, like I said, the depression, but there's levels of depression. People that will commit suicide because they just down low. But what about the people that have seasonal suicide? Like, we don't really take mental health seriously, and when people are crying out for help, they're not trained to see the different aspects of what crying out help look like. Most people feel like people going on the bridge, jumping off is a crying out for help, but there was other aspects of that. And we all have fell victims to mental health. And it's so important that we take it as listening and being patient with people, and understanding that people do fall short, because pressure is, especially now, the pressure is so higher now. And this is before COVID. This was with just the internet itself. This is just about social media, being able to fit in, or being liked, or, you know, being accepted. You know, people have weight issues, people have sight issues, people have speaking issues, and people always want to label people as they're less than, but don't realize that's triggering a mental illness as well. Because why you have to be the one that feels like somebody's less than, or don't look like you, or fit in like you? So there's aspect of mental health in a lot of people, and it just comes misdiagnosed with a set of group.
But I deal with mental health, so I definitely could relate. I definitely do deal with mental health, you know, and anxiety, depression. So I completely get it, and I do feel like we all need to talk about it. I mean, I do open up about it on my show, so I definitely we definitely need to talk about mental health. Definitely, it's very important. And I'm not gonna lie. I went to
high school for law. I went to Montclair High School, right across from LaGuardia High School. I went to Montclair, and I was studying minority law. Originally, I wanted to be a minority lawyer, or law for women rights. But being a teenager, I was just basically like, I was just cutting school in a certain grade, and I think 10th grade or the second half of 9th grade. And John Jay was like the next level of high school. I mean, back then, that was the next level of college. I mean, high school. Like, if you went to John Jay, you made it. And when I went and applied, and because they looked at the grades that I was messing up 90 some days in English, they was like, no, you're not a candidate for our school. I chucked law out, and then I started doing psychology. So I'm very much intrigued with the way the mind works. And I'm going to toot my horn, because Scorpios are very great detectives. We are very great investigators. Like, anytime you want something, you want to know the truth about something, investigate it. A Scorpio will investigate it for you. So the love of helping people as far as law, but mental, it was like, I don't judge people. So when I hear people, I really hear people, and I'm patient. So when you have someone that's saying that they don't know why they think, or they hear voices, schizophrenic or anything like that, and they don't know, and you really take time to really look, like, we in a spiritual world, they pretty much could be hearing voices, because there's two realms. There's spiritual realm, and then it's the human realm. And people don't understand that. Like, they like, oh, they must be crazy or bugging. But it's no different than going to the bathroom in your sleep. And we all did that as kids, because we felt when we got up in the morning, we got up to use the bathroom looked just like your home. And you got up and like, yo, that wasn't. You understand? So you can't say that somebody could be in a dream state.
Yeah.
You know, so mental health, once you really start with full brain capacity, you know, it's no telling. You know, I had clients that can tell you what your birthday was 10 years ago and how the weather was and how the date was and what day it fell on. That's the side of the brain that everybody can. And who says that's not normal? Who say you're normal for not knowing it? But would say somebody that knows it is not normal, because we all can have a nervous breakdown at any time, and that's a form of mental health.
Yeah.
So I'm like the poster girl, like, and it's okay to take mental health breaks. And that's what I'm teaching my clients, like, take mental health breaks. People really are like, because they put themselves last. When people take mental breaks away from their friends, like not answer their phone, people take that personal. You need to say, I want to take a mental health break a week or two, or you have the right to do them things. At least you know your body is telling you to be still. And I don't want to drift off topic, but that's the mental health aspect of it.
No. You're good. Like, you're doing good. I don't mind you doing that.
Add to that as well, you know, it's not a woman's thing. Like, women do not allow men. Like, I really protect my brothers, and I'm not going to say I don't protect my sisters as well, but I just don't think that men get enough credit on things. And men should also have a safe haven where they can have mental health breaks, and where women could understand that with their mate or their partner, when they're going through a mental health issue, even if it's temporarily, listen to that man, hear him out, and don't regurgitate what he says later when you get into an argument, because now he feels like his safe place, that he trusted you, that he can't even be mentally unstable with his partner to say something in a safe environment, and then you regurgitate it back in an environment that was low vibration. And I love to see that my brothers are wanting to heal and love themselves before they can love a woman. You know, that they can actually step up for themselves and do, you know, like, I commend you, brother, for having your platform and having your motivational Mondays. I look forward to that. And knowing that that's coming from a masculine energy, because mental health is not a feminine energy alone. Like, women are not strong. That's no such thing. A man is strong too. We are feminine energy, and we are goddesses that have created life. But a man also provides that seed to be able to fertilize. And they should be able to have a safe place to have mental health breakdowns with or without their partner. So I commend the men that are stepping up and saying that they have anxiety, they have depression issues, they're working towards it, to know that you don't have, it's not a weak thing if you do have any type of mental, financial, physical, whatever in your life. It's okay. You as a male energy has a lot going on as well already. You have a lot on your plate. So mental, we have to just own our stuff. You understand? And I'm not going to curse in your platform, but we need to, I'm going to say this part. Penelope Rose got to say this part. We have to own our own shit. We have to know that we are the creator, that when it smells, it shit, then that's what it is. And we can't blame nobody else but ourselves that we allowed to be in a state, and don't allow someone else to be the dumpster. And clean your shit when you created your shit. Clean your own shit.
You were dropping knowledge enough, but look at me, and also thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. For real, thank you for that. But
welcome.
Yeah, but as you know, we are in the pandemic. But as you know, we are in the pandemic. You mentioned the pandemic. We are in the pandemic, but how did the pandemic affect you as a whole, and what do you learn from it?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying how did the pandemic
affect that? Because it came in distorted.
Yeah. How did the pandemic affect you as a whole?
Oh, the pandemic.
Yeah. And what do you learn from it?
Okay. So the pandemic, actually, this is amazing, honestly. Yes, we lost people. People did pass away. I have a whole different outlook on this pandemic. It allowed us to, you asked me personally. I worked through the whole pandemic. I was at work till I get off work at 4:30, and because people needed to speak to me, I stayed to work to 7:30, or as long as the place stayed open. Wow. To be there to answer calls for people. So it was me not having the time to think about myself, but to think of others. But that's how Penelope Rose got started. That's how I started having clients. That's when I really thought out the box and said, you know something? Mental health is taking a turn for the worse, because now we're going to have new cases of it, because we went through this pandemic. So I didn't look at the aspect of people passing away. And to all people that lost somebody, I lost somebody very dear. It was shocking to know that I lost someone that was like a father figure, that right next to them, and I was there until the day they died. And but I saw a lot of people getting their own platforms, being creative. People had to leave jobs and jobs closed down. So when I started seeing that, I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let me start my YouTube. Let me look into doing my podcast. Let me do this. And I started getting clients. People doing Zoom got bigger. The way we communicated got different. So it affected me in a positive way, even though it was a trying year. It was very emotional. We couldn't go out. I'm an outdoor person. So to eat outside was amazing for me, because I like being outside. Being able to communicate with people indirectly, that was challenging, because if you're an in-person person and now you can't really hug, you can't even hold hands, you can't, you had to do that differently. I think that part affected me in a sense. But I'm still rolling like it's 2018, in a different way, Other than the vaccination stuff, and I don't want to get into that if we can, because that's a whole other topic. I'm not even going to say that part. I'm just going to leave that out, because that's a whole other thing. You can't, the jab. I'm just going to say that emotionally, I was affected a little bit, not like most people, but I looked at it as things are done different, challenging, but you could get through it. Yeah. We had 9/11 and we got through that. Even though it's a different type of situation, but we never thought that we was going to come out of, you see something, say something, or a bag being left there, or the on guard. So there's an aspect of being still and tapping into your higher self. That's when you realize there's a God. That's when you realize that the God is within you. That's when you realize you have to have faith and you have to be patient. So through all this, I kept the faith, I kept the patience. I knew that there was a change, but don't get caught up in it. Just go. And I think we just get so scared of change. But the change was well, because I'm loving the Penelope Rose. I'm loving my spiritual work. I'm loving the motivational. And I got so many jobs, so many groups that lined up that wanted to meet me and speak to me.
Nice.
I was like, Corona came in. I guess I need to drink a Corona. You know, so pretty positive things came out of that, and tragedies, you know.
Okay, nice. So let's go off the pandemic topic.
Yeah, let's not do that. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah. So what's your dream venture? Something that you always want to do?
I want to be financially free. That's what I want to do. I want to have financial freedom.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that. I do not blame you on that.
That's the goal. That's the goal. What do I want to do? I want to be a superhero. It's Halloween today. I want to be a superhero. Because I live in a moment so much. I'm a present person. Like I'm a dreamer, but I stay in the present so much. So my goal actually really is, if we're talking about in the present moment, is preparing to leave and relocate to Costa Rica and live off the grid. That's the major goal. I have 7 years that I'm trying to chop in half before I retire from mental health business and venture off and really constantly do my own work. The goal is to buy land and to actually become a farmer. You know, so that's the major goal, honestly, and I speak in the present moment. So I'm really passionate on that. Like, telling my family I'm moving. You don't know nobody in Costa Rica. That's okay. I don't need to know. I want to be in Costa Rica. I want to give the land. I love herbs and spices and fruits and vegetables. So I definitely want to be able to do that. I wish that was like I had a magical wand and I was there already. That's how deep that dream is, that goal is for me.
But you know, anything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. Just push your mind into it, and it definitely could happen. It definitely could happen. Like, what other project that you are working on?
Actually, the book that I'm talking about, the book I started separated from my husband. So basically the book was me to get through that. That's when I realized I wanted to be a motivational speaker. This year I was supposed to finish it and publish it. That's not happening, but that's going on. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on being on your platform and being guests with other people. I'm really trying to do an institution for children, teaching them spirituality. I want to do a school. So that is definitely like in my heart of hearts, trying to get people out of public school systems and putting them into spiritual school systems.
Okay, nice. Amazing. And what do you have to say for anybody going the same route as you? Say something inspirational.
Don't let no one stop you from what you think that you want to be stopped from. Don't be your worst enemy. And when you say enemy, you say it's in me. And because we know the enemy inside us, we just look outside ourselves and wait for that person to say, you can't do it. And when you hear that you can't do something, which a word that doesn't exist, look up everything that's stopping you from going towards that, because that is really the way you should be going. Anything that you have to run away from, you should be running towards. So I tell anybody, fear does not belong. You need to run towards fear, not away from it, because you'll be scared. You're scared of your own success. You will never succeed. I have this thing that I say where people say failure, and I'm like, well, the hardest thing to do is start. But once you started, you've done. You didn't pass the test, even if you failed it. And when you fail the test, you pretty much mastered the test, because then you can see where your weak areas is at. But if you never took it, you would never know the weak parts. And the weak parts, you can always go back and retest yourself, because we're not perfect. We're imperfect. We're in a place that this is imperfection. So we're trying to maneuver in the imperfection world, but trying to be perfect, but we're not. So just continue to run towards your fears and not away from it.
Okay, amazing. So before you go, we're gonna play a segment game called 5 Random Topics, where I ask you five random topics, and you just give me like a long response or short response. It don't matter. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, what is your favorite era of music?
Oh wow, I would definitely say the 80s. House. Do I have to say that? Like, I'll definitely say 80s. I'll say 80s.
Okay.
80s era. 80s and 90s. In between that, yeah.
I agree. 80s and 90s is my favorite as well. I agree with you on that. All-time favorite movie?
Movies?
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite movies is The Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah.
Nice. Classic. One place you wish, I think you probably would answer this already, but one place you wish you could go.
Really? This is confirmation. Costa Rica.
Yeah. What is the worst sign you ever dealt with?
Oh, it has to be Aquarian. Oh, please.
Okay. Well, I would never. I'm glad you didn't say Taurus, so I'm happy about that.
Oh no, I love my earth signs. No, my earth signs are amazing. Now, I would say I'm a Chuck Virgo. Taurus, we cool. Capricorn is like the best out of that earth sign, but earth energy is, I love my earth energy. I would never date nobody else that's not earth. You're not earth, I'm not dealing with you. I'm serious, because it's about structure.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Taurus is ruled by financial, like anytime you're doing business, definitely a Taurus, because they will definitely do your budget for you. They will definitely stick to the numbers. And Virgo is the person that will come in and make sure everybody's doing what they have to do, stay on task. But the Capricorn is the one that will definitely say, this is structure. We got a time. We got to do it. We got to keep it moving. We got to stay on the time. This building got to be up by January. So I love that, because Scorpios could be all over the place. So Earth comes in, and that mud and that water creates a foundation. So it's that air sign that's something else. That Aquarian, I cannot deal with Aquarian. Oh, and we in the Aquarian era. I hope you know. I don't know if we in the Aquarian era. So this is interesting, because Aquarians is humanitarians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we are dealing with people's like Pisces era, which we just left. It was all about illusion. That's why everybody speaks about illusion, but Pisces are in fantasies. They are in their head. They fantasize a lot. That's where we get all our movies from, our cartoons. When it comes to Aquarians, they are about pouring emotions out. They have no emotion. If it ain't about building and gaining, and that's it. So that's just a little bit of Q&A for me. I mean, giving that information, but I love my earth signs. Yes.
Okay, got it. Good thing I'm a Taurus, so that's good.
Oh, great. Yeah. I see water. This is we building a foundation, you see?
Yeah, that's true.
Look at the stars line that up. So that's
we definitely gonna make it happen. We definitely gonna make it happen. And last one thing that you want to take off your bucket list.
One thing I want to take off my bucket list is I want to finalize this divorce. That's my bucket list. I want to get No, seriously, what I want to do, I want to jump out of a plane. I was supposed to have did that for my 40th birthday. I'll be 46 on Wednesday. But I didn't have nobody that have the curiosity, like they're scared. Like, jump out the plane. You're going to survive. Like, it's okay. So the pandemic now, but Florida is not really like New York. So that's something I want to take off. I really want to jump out of a plane, have a parachute, and just be free. Like, there's no freedom escaping, like just jumping out. I think that's amazing.
Okay, nice. Well, thank you, Penelope, for coming on the show. You was amazing. And
thank you.
Thank you for dropping all the knowledge, and thank you for educating us. And it was really amazing.
Thank you.
Also, happy birthday, because by the time the episode's out, it will be already out. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Scorpios are the best. I got my Scorpio gang. Yes.
So you know, before you go, you just drop your social media and drop where they can listen to your podcast and everything.
Okay, well, my social media is Penelope Rose _385 on Instagram. I do not do Facebook. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you also can go through SoundCloud in my bio. But I definitely All in Water SoundCloud. You can email me at peneloperoseguru@gmail.com. You could book your readings. You could actually hire me for your bachelor or bridal show or kids, whatever. I do it all. So, but that's you can reach me on my social medias. I'm gonna be on YouTube soon too. Just have so many clients right now. But it'll definitely be under Penelope Rose or All in Water. That's how you will find me on any platform if I'm on there.
Okay, nice. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-Off Series Thursdays. And Spin-Off Series Thursday is the new home for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spin-Off Series. That brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the Old School Show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Presents Spin-off Series Thursday, a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True! I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to the season 5 premiere of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast. Thank you to my special guest, Miss Penelope Rose, for coming on the show. Thank you for, spreading the education, the knowledge about everything, your life journey, about mental health and everything. Everybody support this woman, y'all. All in Water podcast. Check it out on SoundCloud right now. She's working on getting on other platforms, so be patient with her. But check it out on SoundCloud right now. It's a dope show. Check it out, and I will be grateful to be bringing her back on the show, y'all. So look out for her in the future. Also, y'all already know where I'm at every Wednesdays. The Premiere Way podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Live the Chief Molly Mal. Every Wednesday at 12 a.m. on all streaming platforms, except for Spotify. Also, check me out every other Friday, King Talk with Aaron Sands, with the host Aaron Sands. I am executive producer on that show. Behind the scenes, y'all, support the brother podcast show, King Talk with Aaron Sands. Before I go any further, everybody want to know what's going on with season 5. Like, what is happening this season? So I want to make sure we have more special guests, y'all. More guests that will be comfortable telling y'all their stories, help y'all uplift, real conversations, y'all. Real conversations. Tell y'all their stories, their life journey, and everything like that. I also working on telling y'all more of my personal stories this season, since a lot of y'all love my personal stories. And it's a shame because a lot of y'all cannot listen to all my personal stories because most of them is on Spotify, was on Spotify before they took the Gym Like the podcast episode down. Because it's connected to the Countdown Show, it became exclusive to Spotify. But since it's down, y'all can't listen to the episode. Only way y'all can listen to all my personal episodes is on YouTube, y'all. So first thing first, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle TV. Let me repeat that. Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle TV. Y'all can check out all my episodes from Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast on YouTube. All episodes is on there, including all my personal episodes that y'all can't access on the actual platform. Y'all can check it out on the YouTube page. So please check out all my personal episodes. Also, I am working on some more discussion episodes for season 5. I know that we already do someone, the Old School Show, and a conversation about music, but I want to do some regular discussion on my show. Have a round table of guests, and we just discuss some certain topics, y'all, that we don't talk about when a conversation about music or the Old School Show. So I'm working on that for season 5 as well. Also, to have a celebrity guest. That's one of the big goals. Hopefully, I will have it for the third year anniversary. That's my main goal. I know as of right now, well, I was hoping for Ryan Leslie. So bro, Ryan Leslie, if you're listening, I need you on my show. And everybody know Ryan Leslie. Let him pass him this message. Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, wants you on his show for the third year anniversary of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast, January 20th. That's my goal right there. That's my one goal guest I want on my show, y'all. Y'all know I talk about Ryan Leslie every here and there. I played his music, especially on the episode 0. Like, I want this man on my show. He got an amazing life journey. He always been one of my favorite artists, my favorite producers. Very underrated. I want him on my show. But aside from that, we do got a celebrity guest in the works right now. I don't want to say much about it though, so it don't fall through. But keep praying that this work out, and we have him on the show, and hopefully he can tell you his story. So we on the work right now. So yeah, we are working on season 5 to be one of the biggest seasons and beyond. So hey, I just need y'all support. I'm also to work on like merch for the season, Patreon subscribes and stuff like that. So I wanted the biggest thing for season 5, but hopefully I just need y'all behind me and more of y'all support for the season. So while we talk about season 5, I do need more guests for season 5, y'all. So if y'all want to be a guest on my show, if you got something going on in a business, your podcast host, doing something amazing, got an amazing story to tell. You would want to discuss about music, your artist. You want to tell you about your music journey, or you want to come on the show talk about old school stuff. Anything old school. Or if you are ladies, single or taken, and y'all want to talk about y'all love life and any relationship question. Email me about yourself and everything that you do to my email, Ken, ypgent@gmail.com. Ken, ypgent@gmail.com. Or hit me on social media. Ken, Ken _Mr. Gentleman. My bad, y'all. Ken _Mr. Gentleman. And we can set something up, y'all. I need more guests for season 5 and beyond. And also on all the spin-off shows. Y'all already know where I'm at every Sunday. Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sunday. We on Anchor, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Good Pod, Podchasers, and many more. We are not on Spotify at the moment, but we are working on getting our show back on the platform. Please rate my podcast on Good Pod, Apple Podcasts, and Podchasers, but especially Good Pod, y'all. Rate my podcast show Good Pod, y'all. 5-star ratings so more people can know about the show. So they're going to know more about me spreading my story and all my guests telling their story. We need the Gym Like the Podcast to spread the word, y'all. So please, rate my show 5 stars. Also, I recommend everybody to join Good Pod. It's an amazing platform for all podcasters. Good Pod also recognize indie podcasters. So I feel like it's a good platform for that. You can network with other people, easy to use. And yeah, so I recommend everybody to download Good Pod and add me on Good Pod, Ken, Mr. Gentleman on Good Pods. Y'all already know season 5, Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast. Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast presents a conversation about music podcast every first Sunday at 12 a.m. We return with new episodes in December, so look out for that. Also, Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast presents the Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every 4th and sometimes 5th Sunday. We return with season 2 in December 26th, so stay tuned for that. Check out the website, MrGentlemanLikeThatPocket.com. I repeat, the website, support MrGentlemanLikeThatPocket.com. And y'all already know, every Saturday, my team, YPG, Best Saturday Party at Taj, 48, West 21st Street, 5th and 6th. Say premiere at the door. Table reservation only. Proof of vaccination. Not my rules, that's the club rules, y'all. I had nothing to do with that. That's their rules, so you gotta follow their rules. Proof of vaccination. Best Saturday Party at Taj. And once again, thank y'all for tuning in to this season 5 premiere of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast. Thank y'all for just being in the journey for me, y'all. I appreciate it, each and every one of y'all. Have a good day or night wherever you're listening to this episode.
Hey, it's me, Lily, and you're listening to the Gentleman's Podcast.